Namaste. My name is Shivabala Narayanan and welcome to Roots and Wings. No matter where you grew up, Mumbai or Minneapolis, Seoul or Scotland, we have all had good teachers and we have all had bad ones. We remember both the good ones for helping us learn and grow, and the bad ones, well, they help us recognize the good ones when we meet them. Among the good teachers, there are a couple who really stand out. Maybe their teaching style clicked with how you learn. Maybe you can trace your skill in their subject directly back to them. I still remember my 11th grade math teacher drilling differential calculus into my brain, finding the locus of points in coordinate geometry until it became second nature. Even today, decades later, I owe my calculus skills to him. Then there are those teachers who have built a reputation. The entire class knows them, the entire school, the alumni. Just mention their name and the whole room comes alive. Oh, that teacher. I had language teachers like that, legendary. And then there is that rare teacher, the one who doesn't just teach well, they care about you personally. They feel less like a teacher and more like a mentor, a friend, your go-to person when life gets confusing. They know your family, they talk to your parents, they check in with you, not because they have to, but because they genuinely want to know how you are doing. I'm sure many of us have one teacher like that. Maybe from elementary school, or middle school, or high school, or college. Someone who helped shape who you are today. Take a moment right now. Think of that person. Close your eyes if you have to. And thank them. Silently or out loud for the influence they had on your life. And if they are still around, call them. Visit them. Let them know. Now, here's the question. For how many other students was that teacher such a powerful influence? Maybe one or two more? Maybe 5, 10? Probably not many more than that, right? Because being that kind of a teacher, it takes time. It takes energy. It takes heart. It's hard enough to do it for even a handful of students. This is a story from India. But it's really a story about teaching, influence, and human connection. Things that matter everywhere. It's about a man named Thiagarajan. His students call him TMT Sir. On paper, he was a high school teacher in a small town in South India, a place called Tiruchirappalli in the state of Tamil Nadu. But to his students, he was so much more. A mentor, a friend, a guide through not just physics and chemistry, but life itself. And not to 5 students, not to 10, to hundreds of students across decades who will tell you without hesitation that TMT Sir changed their life. You stop and wonder, how is that even possible? How can one person have such a deep, personal, lasting connection with so many people? It's imaginable in a family, maybe. My own mother is like that, a powerful influence on everyone she meets. But a busy school teacher, teaching full days, managing classes, grading papers, how? Now, you might be thinking, why should I care about a teacher from a small town in South India? Fair question. And my answer is, great teaching transcends geography. The questions we are asking about TMT Sir, how did he connect so deeply with so many? What made him different? How did he find the time and energy? These are all universal questions. Questions about human influence, about education, about what makes someone truly transformative. So what makes him one in a million? What is it about TMT Sir that makes people's eyes light up at the mere mention of his name? What's the secret? What did he know that most of us don't? Let's find out. Over the coming weeks, through interviews and conversations with him and the people he influenced, we are going to piece together his story. We will try to understand what makes him tick, what made him so influential. Now, I'm not going to claim there is no equal to him or that there will never be another teacher like him. No. But if we look at it objectively, TMT Sir is a rare and powerful force. And intellectual curiosity demands that we understand it. Not necessarily to replicate it, even though 100 new TMT Sirs in the next 10 years would be great. No, not even necessarily to learn some teachable formula, but just to understand. Because maybe an insight into TMT Sir is an insight into ourselves, into that something common to all of us. Some call it consciousness, some call it the divine spark, some simply call it God. Whatever name we give it, TMT Sir seemed to recognize it in every student he met. And in recognizing it, he awakened it. Understanding him might help us see what he saw in others and in ourselves. So, please join us. Subscribe to Roots and Wings as we embark on this journey. Let's meet TMT Sir.